What's up, guys? I'm Daemonxel, and while we are waiting to hear some kind of word from CG, I figured I hadn't done a account video in some time, so let's look at my account and let's talk about it. All right, so we haven't touched my account in some time. But I think it was before glyphs even came out. So currently, right now, I am sitting at a power level of 318 for the total collection power. Obviously, this is a bit inflated due to the glyph system. Pre-glyphs, I'd probably be somewhere around maybe 280, 290, somewhere around there. So, what does this mean overall on the account? Well, let's look at the challenges. I have finally gotten every single one of them to tier 6. Yes, this one was the hardest one. This was the one that gave me the most trouble out of all of them, but I finally got it. I got 3 stars on everything. We put that in the books. We don't have to worry about that anymore. As far as the guild goes, the guild is doing fantastic. We are about to launch a raid in a few hours, which will also help me make the next video I want to do, because I'm going to be doing a video on Gandalf, all digging into him, seeing what he does in each of the chapters, and we're going to get to my characters in a minute, while we get there and talk about it. But I just wanted to give a little shout out for the guild, what we're doing overall progress. Again, we are part of the STZ cluster. We are in Narsil. And yes, we are hitting chest 5 repeatedly for the last, I believe, 4 to 5 raids. So, going into my account, yes, I've made a lot of progress on my account. And I have actually started bringing up all my characters to level 60, or the ones I use regularly. So, obviously, you all know that that was a huge bottleneck for me with XP, but now that we're getting that chest 5, I'm getting an extra 50,000 XP per raid. Also, along with the, you get all the personal XP as well. Where am I sitting in the raids? Currently, right now, I am scratching at the door of 14 million per raid. I kind of got hit hard with the bug this week for Chapter 3. If you guys don't know, the Fire Breather in Chapter 3, when he now buffs the other characters, he now inflicts a capture stack on your character as well. I do not believe this is working as intended. It started happening right after that back-end update we got. Still no patch notes, but as far as I know, it's just back-end client stuff right now. But where we're sitting right now, yes, my Haradrim team, let's just bring them up here. This full team, they're just about all at 60. I got Wabute and Beklo at 7 stars. Obviously, Tebed is still the bottleneck in that challenge store, which I hate. We need to get some kind of additional currency income for this. Wabute is going to be gear 8 tomorrow. I already hit all my achievements for today, so I'm going to hold off on throwing these on him till tomorrow. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And obviously, I'm working on their skills, bringing their ones up to 5 and 6, the ones I needed. Obviously, Wabute right now, I got his special 2 to level 6. The next is bringing Robel's special 2 to 6. Then I need to get Beklu's basic to 6. It's a process, but YEF2 should be 60 tomorrow, which will round out this entire group in the 60s, so I'm hitting that focus level and everything else. Going back, I am a few days away, maybe, I would say maybe 2 weeks away, maybe 3, depending on RNG, on getting Eldon and Arwen that last final star, which will allow me to 7-star Elrond. When he comes back around. He should be coming back around, I would say, March, because I do believe we are expecting to get Thorn in April. And I am working towards that as well. Part of my rotation for my farming is I am working on the Goblins. Let's see here. Obviously, this is my bottleneck, because I really don't want to spend gems to bring him up. If I have to near the end, I will. But Goldburst is being farmed passively in the store. Every day he comes up, I'm getting him because I already maxed out Legolas. I already maxed out Éowyn. So we're working that way. Grimpa is a guild farm, so he's going to go very fast. These two, I am averaging maybe about 4 shards per day. So it's a slow grind. Once we get closer, if I go through all February and I'm still not very close, I'm probably going to start doubling up on these so I can at least unlock Thorn at a 6-star. Getting a 7-star, I think, is pressing it right now, but I'm also kind of bringing them up slowly but surely as I am getting those stars as well, putting gear on them, bringing them up to level, because they are a fantastic raid team, and it would be great to add them into my rotation of raid teams, because, yes, I'm still working with Isengard, and Isengard is not super good past Chapter 2. My Isengard team right now, like I said, is kind of suffering. I have Ugluk at 7 stars. I got Maher and Dunher at 6, Azjak and Morja at 5. I kind of held off on farming any more stars for these because, again, you want to keep to about 10 characters. I'd say between 10 and 12. Try to keep it towards 10 to hard farm because you also want to be able to add into that rotation gear so that you can gear out your characters as well. So they're kind of on hold right now. Yes, they were going to be good for the multi-squad PvP once it ever launches, but until then, they are kind of just languishing right now. Again, these guys are going to be farmed. Now, my team that I'm working on right now, I got Gimli and Legolas to 7 stars. I unlocked Gandalf the Grey at 5. I'm using him in a hybrid team of the Fellowship and Balin's Expedition. They work phenomenally well together. I will be doing a video again on Gandalf and probably this raid team as well, and I'm going to show how they work in the raids. But currently, right now, he's not super big. I got his glyphs at 7. I got his abilities, I got his leadership at 5. Everything else is at 4. And again, he's at gear tier 7. I got to bring him up to that gear tier 8. Gear tier 9's around the corner. I don't want to be spending gems on that again. Yes, I am a dolphin, but I'm just not. I have too many priorities right now to kind of just focus on the gear 9 spending. I'm passively farming Lord Balin. I have Eothane and Éowyn. They're coming up as well. They should be hitting that 6-star tomorrow. And yes, I'll be bringing them all up to 7 stars. I am passively bringing up, not passively, but like when I have chance, I am bringing up these guys, the Gondor squad. Only reason because I think down the road, nowhere in the near future, but I'm pretty sure down the road we are going to use the Gondor team for an unlock down the road. So I would just want to be ready for them. So I'm kind of bringing them at least up to 5 stars right now. Not really focusing any resources towards them at all because, let's face it, they're not super good in the raids. So I'm not really using them right now. What else do we got? So those are the characters right now. Obviously, once Rumiel gets a node, I'll be farming him like crazy. I got him at 5 stars. And even at 5 stars, he does phenomenally well in the raids. But as you can see, my road to Rivendell is not very good. I have to bring Mary up to a 6-star so I can continue Sam's journey. Other than that, I'm not really doing anything with them. I don't really do anything with Dol Guldur. I brought them up for the marquees, and as you guys know, I usually always on a marquee, I will bring them up to the 4 stars, which I did get for Erdros. I just didn't spend the money because, let's face it, gold is another bottleneck. And if I'm not using them, why am I going to waste the gold on them to bring them up currently? I'll just wait till I need them and then spend the gold. Other than that, there's really not a lot going on with the characters. I'm doing my daily grinds, getting my gear levels, and focusing on getting everyone to 60 and the abilities. Yes, it's a slow process. I understand that. That's what we're working with. But since we don't have anything from CG, well, I might as well be doing something, right? You might be wondering where I am in Arena. Well, guess what? I'm still in the same spot. That's right. Eternal Silver 1 in Shard 1. You know, he can't really do much. Until I get the 7-star in him and the meta changes, he's not going anywhere. I kind of hang in the low rank of the low, low 300s, between 500 and 200, somewhere in between there is where I bounce around. But yeah, that's basically where we're at right now with this account. It's doing well. I will be starting a baby account, a baby free-to-play account. Now, if you guys want to help me out, and let me know in the comments if I should start one now. But my thoughts were, why don't I start an account right around the 1-year anniversary of the game so we can see exactly how hard it would be for someone just coming to the game after it's been out for a year to kind of rise up and get to the same levels. Is it going to still be a year long behind, or is there going to be some kind of catch-up mechanics, or, with the changing the marquees and new farms and everything else, would you be focusing out on those original characters and just focusing in on those? Obviously, I'm making a 2024 farming guide for beginning players. It's going to be a little bit different than others. Obviously, my raid teams that I'm going to be introducing into that video are all going to be hybrids. Only reason because I've seen a lot of hybrids do phenomenally well. So basically, like for Chapter 2, you want someone that's going to be able to tank. You're going to want someone that's going to be able to heal. You're going to want someone that's going to be able to cleanse. You need a lot of damage, and you want specific banes. Poison, you're going to want burn, and you're going to want bleed. Any one of those three will do you extremely well in Chapter 2. So building a team around what you need for each chapter, I think would be a nice take on a free-to-play guide. So that's where I'm at. If you guys have any questions or any ideas of things you want to see me cover on the channel, just give me a shout in the comments or hit me up on Discord. Until then, have a great week. Have a great weekend. Adventure safe, and good luck to you and your fellowship.